Hey guys, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie. It is actually Thanksgiving Day when we're recording this.
Yes.
Which I find is really, really cool because I've always been that kind of person who really likes to play video games on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's just the kind of day where you want to be thankful for all of the great games you have in your inventory.
Yeah, that's such a gamer thing to say. Okay, I'm going to, and we're not going to be lazy and eat a bunch of food and like, what am I doing? And like mess around today.
Yeah.
We're gonna
get down to business.
We're gonna play video games, you guys.
It's a free country and we should be doing something in it.
Exactly.
Of value.
So, okay, we're just sounding worse all the time. What I really wanted to do was get a lot of stuff done in Clanker's Cavern while telling a tale, which I'm going to get to at some point. You gotta watch the entire episode, okay?
At least we won't get scared out of our minds because we already put Clanker up for air.
Yes. Last episode was a bit dark in remembering all of our terrible childhood memories of that. But right away, what I want to do first is get going on getting the Jinjos, because I am planning to get all the Jinjos in this episode.
I wonder what one Jinjo's doing all the way down there.
I don't know, Gruntilda was really being mean.
Yeah, she was the one who imprisoned them, and that's why they stand around going, help! Yeah, like that.
Oh, that was perfect. Now, I think if I'm quick, I should be able to make it back up
without gloop?
Without gloop. I don't need no gloop.
Okay, I think you were at about half before when you got up there. Actually, you're holding your air pretty good. Okay.
I know, Banjo's breath gets better as the game goes on, actually.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah. It's a well-proven fact. So, that's the first Jinjo. If you guys don't mind, Yumi's gonna talk about her favorite Thanksgiving foods while I attempt to get the blue Jinjo.
Oh man, that's hard. Because there's so many great things. And of course, the turkey is a staple, but you don't want to be boring and just say my favorite food is the turkey.
I know, because when you get to think about it, the other foods make the turkey better.
Yeah.
And I was really lucky finding that really fast, by the way.
You have to really appreciate the side dishes. I don't know about anybody else, but
actually,
I really like the way our mom does butternut squash.
Oh snap! I was not expecting that. See, I didn't even tell you I was going to ask you about this, but then to hear butternut squash right out of the gate, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game.
And once our mom made cranberry relish that was really good. Or was that for Christmas? But I think it was for Thanksgiving.
Contrary to popular belief, you do not just put cranberries and relish together.
No.
That's not the only thing you do.
It was really good the way she did it. I'll have to ask her if we have those same ingredients.
Oh yeah,
but maybe we just
post the ingredients on Nintendo Tales. Stay tuned, you guys.
Cooking with Yumi and Flash.
And their mom.
Yeah.
I forgot to get this jiggy last time, by the way, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
Maybe all this talk about like roasting a bird is making Kazooie uncomfortable, but
it is. It's even making me uncomfortable.
That's a great shot right there.
I know it. See, deer hunting is really big around here.
Oh yeah.
And it's been going on a lot lately because it's 1 week after deer hunting has started.
So so much in the boonies that they actually call off school when deer hunting season opens. Because nobody would show up. Because all the kids. It safety day sometimes.
Yeah, all the kids want to go hunting with their parents.
Yeah.
But the thing is, here's the thing, okay? I forgot what I was going to say. Yumi will testify to the fact that I've been very strange today.
Yeah, he actually asked me a question that he had just asked me like a few minutes before, and he forgot.
A few seconds before, because
I thought it was like
to
at
be
least
fair,
a minute.
you went into a transition really quick. You said like yeah, but and then this, and I was just like didn't hear the yeah probably.
Yeah, probably.
It was probably that. Because I don't want to be too weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
nobody wants to be
the thing about deer hunting is I did remember it.
Good.
Come on! Clanker!
Banjo's not a good dentist.
Yeah. The thing about deer hunting is that I'm not personally against deer hunting, and I don't want to get a conversation started here. Do not comment your beliefs on this. But I'm not against it, but I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like
deer.
Clanker. It's like that. That's like the deer right there. And can you shoot that? I probably would shoot that. But if I saw this in the woods,
if I saw that in the woods, I'd question my sanity. Okay. Like, how long have I been out here? Do I have hypothermia? Okay. Anyway.
Clanker, I've
We
wasted
want to knock out his bad teeth, not his good ones.
This has always been a very hard challenge, though. Oh, that would help a lot.
If you had any tales about going to the dentist.
I don't think anything, like, particularly interesting has ever happened at the dentist. Once the dentist left me in a room for, like, 35 minutes, well, apparently he was the only one on staff that day because, like, sorry, Mr. Flash, you're just gonna have to sit there with a toothache. Toothache this side gone, Clanker swallowed. Reward. Teeth all better now. Thank you, Bear.
It's like he just had to mention in the middle of all that, yeah, I swallowed the reward, but my teeth are all better, thanks.
Why'd you do that, Clanker? Why'd you swallow the reward, man? There we go.
Oh, good. You know how it can be really upsetting if you're a kid and then you swallow the tooth that you just lost? Because, I mean...
Oh my goodness, have you done that?
No, I don't think I ever have, but I've heard that it can happen.
Okay.
And then, I mean, not only is that uncomfortable, but then you don't get a visit from the tooth fairy.
I know it.
'Cause...
It's like, because the tooth fairy ain't gonna go to all that trouble getting, like, down your throat.
No.
That ain't gonna
that's
happen.
Hazardous to her health.
I know, it'd be hazardous to yours, too.
So, yeah. But anyway, deer hunting, yeah, I don't think I would enjoy shooting poor deer. I mean,
dear.
we just had,
The poor dear.
yeah. We just had a conversation at a potluck. Cause, yeah, we go to church.
No, but the topics of this episode so far have been, like, everywhere.
Yeah, well,
and I haven't even gotten to the tail yet.
a lot to be thankful for.
Oh yeah, we're just covering everything. I got
But
Thanksgiving
anyway,
today.
we have heard from deer hunters themselves that sometimes it's very hard to kill a deer if you don't hit it and kill it right away. Cause
I know it.
Then they're like hurt and
they get mad at you. They're all like, "Bro, why'd you shoot me, man?
yeah.
I ain't having this."
They were saying like then you gotta shoot them quick because the does will cry and they literally have those big doe eyes, and then it's hard. But you gotta put them out of their misery.
Okay, let's change the subject.
Yeah.
We're inside of a giant half-alive whale.
I think he was a shark, but he has a
That's what I
blowhole.
meant. That, like whale, shark, same thing.
He's probably a whale shark with a blowhole.
You know what we're gonna do, you and me? We're gonna do this thing that I used to hate.
What?
See this?
Oh no.
It's terrible. Everything.
Here we go.
Everything is terrible. If you, it's Thanksgiving, so not everything is terrible. But I'm just saying, it's like this is actually a very hard challenge that I was never the ace at. I do believe you have to backflip through this one, and it's it's this one.
Yeah, that one.
This one.
Do you have to wait until the crate's at a certain angle?
No, you just have to be flash flare.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
yeah.
dun, 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 dun.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving dessert? Are you more apple pie, pumpkin pie, something else?
That's one of the hardest questions to answer ever, and you have. I think I like both quite a bit, but here's the thing about me, I like both chilled. People like warm pie usually. I'm like, excuse me, chilled pie. I'm gonna let you finish, but chilled pie wasn't bad. Okay.
Probably depends on the kind of pie.
If you leave it in the fridge for a day and then have it for breakfast the next morning,
Yes.
everything becomes better in life.
Yeah,
Like,
we're talking about homemade though. I don't know about store-bought.
no, like you ain't having store-bought at Thanksgiving. Banjo's getting into this. Okay, so if you go down here, there'll be a little whippy thingy, but if you are very careful, you shall get a ginger. Hello!
We only have the orange to go.
I know. I've been really, really productive this episode. I'm just gonna give myself a little pat on the back.
They always told us to do that as a kid for positive affirmation. It's always just seemed kind of weird.
I know, because you're like, if you give yourself positive affirmation, then what does it really matter?
I don't know. They say it does, but I haven't.
But does it?
I don't know.
Leave a comment.
Anyway.
So I'm gonna pick up these golden feathers. We're gonna be needing those later.
I'm not sure if I like apple or pumpkin better. They're both good. I didn't used to like pumpkin when I was a kid. It was always apple, but now I've gained the appreciation.
I have too, and I like eat it without any whipped cream or anything.
Yeah.
It's just like pumpkin-y. I became an Instagram girl with how much I like pumpkin.
Once I found like one of my aunts shared a recipe on how she makes sweet potato pie.
Oh my
and
goodness, and it was good actually.
And I applied that to pumpkin pie, My pumpkin pie recipe went through the roof. Is insanely better than before.
No, it's like people were showing up at our door. It went through the roof, man.
Because it actually wasn't all that good before. I couldn't get it just...
I liked the crust. Yumi's crust. I'm gonna let you finish. But Yumi's crust is probably the best in the world. Okay. Battles.
I got the crust.
What you doing, man?
This move uses Biko's wings as a
Biko?
shield against the bad guys.
Cool. Does it make me invulnerable? Invulnerable?
Sure does.
What?
Hold Z and press right C button. Keep Z held and then use the control stick to move around. Use it wisely though, as this move requires gold feathers and you can only carry 10 of them. Here, take these 5 valuable gold feathers with you. Where did you get
You
those?
gave me one, man.
You learned all the new moves for this world. The rest is up to you.
It's like you put your friend in front of this. The rest is up to you.
Goodbye!
I saw a speedrunner once, and he went through this part of the game without using gold feathers. He was like,
Oh, man. That's insane, actually.
And
I don't think I'd want to try
just to
it.
let you see
Just
this.
want to show off the move, though.
No, I don't. I'm gonna let you finish. But this is how you go through it without using any golden feathers.
More like this is how you die.
Not today!
All right.
I didn't even know that was possible just a second ago. And I'm sorry for shouting and peeking the mic, but listen what I just did. Listen. Boom. 8. We have one more to go. I am.
Gold. Oh, well, we already have full, I guess.
Yeah, bottles gave us 5 because apparently bottles can't count. I'm getting jiggy with it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. I probably shouldn't say that. But sooner or later,
Left that one note, though.
I know.
But I guess
was,
the note runs later.
He was rather one note.
He just patted me on the shoulder really suddenly and unexpectedly.
And, see, the thing is, sometimes physical touch is affirming. And you're like, oh, that's nice that somebody just laid their hand on
But
my
that's
shoulder.
not Flash's love language, so.
You don't know my love language?
Well, I know it's not the sense of
See, the
touch.
thing is, about love language, we're not going to get to the The thing about love languages, I can understand all the love languages except one, gifts. Gifts is an expensive love language, girl. That better not be your love language, because I can't afford that love
Now,
language.
don't be discriminate, because some guys probably have that as their love language.
I
Whoa.
can't fly up the blowhole.
And
No, well,
this is
am I
all
stuck?
pop psychology.
Wow!
Anyway, I mean, honestly, I can't really pin mine down specifically to just one and that's it, because to me, I would appreciate any of those.
I know. Like, I appreciate if you spend time with me. I appreciate if you give me physical touch if I know you. It's like, but there are some people who are just like, they meet you. Like the doctor and the dentist.
And they're just like, oh, great to see you. I've never met you in my life here.
whoa.
Have a hug. You know,
I'm like, excuse me.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta go in the other tooth. How do I get out of this place? I know my game really well.
I think I took like quizzes for fun, and the one that won out the most is probably quality time, but I like all the other ones
Those
too.
quizzes online, you can never trust them.
Yeah.
People just like blindly accept that. I'm just like, whoa, wait a second, they don't know you.
So,
thinking, man?
so something like what we're doing right now, this Let's
So
Play.
it's quality time.
It's quality time, and that's one of my love languages, apparently.
And that's how we are showing love to our viewers. We're spending quality time with
Yes,
them
exactly.
for the first time in a couple of
Like
weeks.
friendship.
Once every couple of weeks, you got to show people you love.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of here.
But anyway, I guess physical touch is like on the low for Flash, and probably
I don't really think it is. It's just that like,
you never really wanted hugs, not even from,
well, not from you.
not even from Mom very much.
Well, I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest. I never had a girlfriend, so how would I know?
Well, it's not just between boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh yeah. Well,
I mean, you can hug your family members. It doesn't have to be awkward.
Yumi explains love languages while awkward music plays. I like this tuba part, or trombone or whatever. Okay, what am I thinking right now? I gotta find the orange Jinjo, which is in a duct. My brain says. I was just turning pages, and my brain was the sound you heard earlier.
Yeah.
In case you thought I was using a guide or something.
His brain sounds like turning page.
It takes me a while to get to the right page. Sometimes.
Does that mean you're like have an old-fashioned brain because you're still using books instead of like the online quick search information.
I don't even
put
know what
into
you're
your
talking
brain.
about. I really don't.
Not everybody does.
Let me sit here for just a second while I flip the pages in my brain. Let me see here. Let me see. We're missing that one, and
Okay, that's what he does when he finds an idea. Not eureka or anything, but
like Prince John from the. Oh, this is where that leads.
it's scary in here.
I know they got those old like dissonant strings.
Yeah, that's immediately.
Oh, you know what that sound reminded me of right there?
What?
That poosh of a bear falling into the water. That sounded reminded me of a cat falling into the water. Tail start. So.
You don't need to make the sounds for me, really.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Though.
So, and I asked my parents about this recently, and I forgot their response. I don't know where this was. I think it was at some kind of. It was a family reunion at a farm or something. This is where I wanted to be.
One of our distant relatives that we don't see very much.
Apparently not, because I can't remember who on Earth they are. But anyway, so we were at this family reunion, and I'm like, I would say I'm 6, because everything happened when I was 6. I had a very eventful year, but I think I was younger. I think it was like 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. And there, you know how kids always kind of group together at family reunions?
Yeah.
You gotta look out for each other.
I mean, when the adults are just sitting around going blah, 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 the kids have to do something.
I know, the adults are all reuniting, and the kids have all like, it's like, we haven't had one of these in our lifetime. We don't even know each other.
Let's get to business. Let's have some adventures and do really cool kid stuff.
So that's what we did. We started, and it was at a farm, right?
I don't
I think
I don't really know.
Well, it was a farm-ish.
From what I remember,
They were like farming pets.
there's a trampoline that I remember, but I'll tell that later.
Is that a different tale?
I think it's the same place, but we were separated at that point doing other stuff. So.
That was, yeah. So anyway, I find these 2 boys right away that I connect with because they're like 2 boys that are at a family reunion. So boys have to look out for each other.
Apparently, one of our distant cousins are not really related to us. Who knows why they were there? Maybe they were just the neighbor boys that came over and said, "Hey, looks like something cool's going on."
Yeah. Anyway, they could have been anybody, but I don't even know. It's like famous people that were young. Anyway, so what eventually ends up happening is we go off on our own, and we're just like we gotta sort things out here. I think they lived there, but I'm not sure because they seem to be like in the know about things.
But isn't everybody when it comes to us?
Yeah, well, listen, I was trying my best.
anything.
I was learning the ropes from these guys. Where am I?
You're about to die.
This is not working. I thought there was something up here.
Nope.
I just saw something up there.
Anyway.
You guys leave a comment. I was trying to be learned by these boys. And they were like showing me around the place, and they were just like, you know what? We got to teach this boy something. And so they're like, you know how to have the most fun in your life? I was like, why? Little Flash was curious. And they were just like, sometimes you just need to do terrible rituals with a cat. And that sounds really bad, but they had quite a fun plan in mind, actually. So...
It sounds really dark when you say it.
I didn't realize it was going to sound like that, but listen, I'm a little bit slow today. So what happened was they found their cat really quickly. They knew where he hid. He could not hide from them.
Either that or it was the neighbor's cat. We don't know at this point.
Yeah, it was somebody's cat that they found. And they were just like, you know what we need to do?
This is perfect for the ritual.
We need to throw this cat into a pool. There's like a big pool there.
Cats hate water? This is a great idea. Let's go do that.
Yeah. And it was kind of a good idea. But you see, adults...
I would have been there, I would have talked him out of it.
Adults don't usually like that, though, is the thing.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you shouldn't have done that for some weird reason.
And I was closer to the adult world than Flash was at this point, so I would have been able to steer him on the right course, but unfortunately I was not there.
No. These 2 boys were. We're going to call them Michael and Dan.
Okay.
You know, Dan was the one with the brain. Michael was he was the follower.
Yeah.
He was trying to act like he knew what was going on.
Guilty by association.
Yeah, he had He had some dark past. He used to work with pirates in Nevada.
And he'd throw him off the plank way.
There were many strange things that went on in Michael's, in Dan's. Wait, which one was I talking about?
Michael, my goodness.
So Michael, listen.
Dan is the brains. Michael is the one who was.
Well, I said he was just following, but then I said he had a dark past, so it kind of like it kind of conflicts in my mind. It's been a long time. So Dan was like, David. It was like Flash.
He's like all in a cloak and everything.
Listen to me. Throw the cat into the pool, Flash. I was like, but isn't this a no? It will be fun.
You haven't lived until you've done it.
I attempted. 4 honeycombs. I attempted to throw this cat into the pool without any sort of
He didn't.
any fight.
He didn't ask the cat's input though.
The cat was like terrified. It was like limp in my arms. I never held a cat. We don't have a cat. I was like, is this how you hold a cat? And they're like, throw it into the pool. And I was like, okay. So I began the process of throwing a cat into the pool. And it's like nobody's watching me at this point.
They were making sure of that Michael and Dan.
Yeah. So it was dastardly villains. So anyway, I get right in front of the pool, and the cat kind of realizes about what's about to happen. It's just like, oh no, I cannot let myself be end this way. It's just no. So the cat proceeds to use its final defense against
Final smash.
it used its final smash against its murderer, and it peed all over me. Got a little bit in the pool too, so I probably had to clean that out. And I dropped the cat, and I ran away from Michael and Dan. They were never seen again. Really, like I've never seen Michael and Dan again.
Yeah, I know.
And I think they went back to work with the pirates.
Yeah, probably.
Michael did at least. Dan got a degree at Harvard. 'Cause he was the brains.
And how did you explain to Mom that a cat peed on you?
I think I just left it, man.
Oh my goodness.
You can't let that stuff get you down.
And I never knew any of this was going on because I was busy. There was probably another kid there, I think another girl around my age, that she showed me the trampoline they had out back. But the problem was I had just drunk a whole carton of chocolate milk.
Oh.
But then I thought, a trampoline is fun. We don't have one of those. I'll just go jump on that for a while. And it was so much fun, and I jumped on it for a very long time until I felt the chocolate milk turn into a chocolate milkshake inside me. And then at that point I realized it probably wasn't the best idea to go chug that and then jump my heart out. So
No, it probably wasn't. I'm just gonna...
12-year-olds can sometimes have these ideas that seem good at the time and then don't work out. So after that, I just remember going and laying down on the couch for a while because the whole floor felt like it was going up and down and my stomach hurt.
Yeah.
So that was a very unusual family reunion.
It was. You know what? Let's never go to a family reunion again.
But I remember
This was the last time we went to
hearing
one of those.
about an English distant cousin, I forget what number,
What?
talking, and so I remember her accent and saying how it was a lovely countryside and things like that.
I think I know who that might be now. If it was at a family reunion with us,
Yeah.
then remember that. I'm not sure about this, and I'm probably gonna get corrected later.
Related
but it might have
to
been
our grandma.
It might have been the mother of that little British girl that we talked about all the way back in.
Oh, well, I don't know if she's...
She wouldn't have had an accent though, would she?
No, I think she was a lot older, this lady.
Oh, okay. So maybe Mom will know
Yeah.
who she was.
Maybe the mother of the I don't know.
Oh, snap. But I think...
Related somehow. I didn't know we were really related to her, though.
No! I've been trying to get here for years!
Well, you have to get there to get the notes, so...
Is that how you get there, though? Yumi's gonna read my brain while I play.
Oh, nobody
with
knew
that,
that I
Frank.
could read minds. Well, I could actually usually only read my brother's mind, because actually we're somehow connected.
See, the thing is about each other that we finish each other's...
Sentences, and it's just really...
You're supposed to say sandwiches,
Sandwiches, yeah.
okay, because, but we don't really. I was
that's
hoping
gross.
you'd hop onto my frozen thought line there.
Yeah, sometimes I do, but I wasn't. I was too busy searching for that other thing. So.
We might have to cut out a little bit here because I don't think I can feasibly make that jump. It's like not plausible. Okay, I'm getting it. Ah, there we go. Flash is figuring it out without any help from his brain. Which
yeah,
normally you don't even need to use that thing in your head. Booyah! Guess who just got that? But oh, we're doing a dance. Okay. Now I know this is a very long episode. We got just a couple more things to do. Yep, not that. Come on, brain. I've got to go down one of these ducks. Now the first one was the banjo, which I don't want, and the second one was the honeycomb piece, which I do want if I'm at the very center. Yes! Now, the other one would have been over here, which in that pipe that you said there was nothing in. Was it in the bottom? Like in the deep one?
Yeah,
Use my brain.
Probably down there.
I'm thinking it was in here. I'm thinking it was right here. But I just have to swim around a little bit more without, like, seeing where I'm going. Yes!
Oh, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Banjo-Kazooie, where we just cleared Clanker's Cavern in 2 episodes.
Yes. It is actually a pretty small world, after all.
No, Yumi, stop. That was a feat. And in order to save my time, if we're doing any final time count of this thing, I don't even know. We are going to see you guys in the next episode of Banjo-Kazooie. See you guys then.
See ya.